What's going on, everybody? It's Pelfrey again, and I'm going to do an unboxing. This is something that I think everybody should have. It makes life a lot easier whenever it comes to aquarium maintenance and just making sure that you can see what it is that you have in the tank. I've used this before in a smaller version, and since I have the Reefer that has a thicker glass, I went ahead and got the middle flipper. So I've used the Nano before. I've never used the Max. I wanted to try out the in-between before I hopped over to the Max. The Nano flipper was awesome. It worked well on the 20-gallon tank that I had. The magnet was plenty strong, but I knew that with the Reefer glass being a lot thicker, that the Nano glass cleaner was just not going to work. And I've had really good luck out of the flipper. It took a little while to get used to actually flipping the magnet over, but once you get it down pat and you use one of the corners of the glass to help you, it is a seamless transition. And one of the best things about the flipper is the fact that you can flip it, hence the name. But the second thing is the blade, and a lot of times you just have stuff on the glass that the little pad won't clean off, and that blade comes in handy and is an excellent tool. So of course on the packaging there's instructions. They actually have a website that has the helpful tips on it. And here you will see the middle flipper alongside of the flipper Nano, and you will see right off the bat that the sizes are different, and the Nano flipper is substantially, well, I won't say substantially, but it is smaller, so it does clean a smaller area. But again, it's the thickness of the glass that is going to allow you to use the different models of the flipper. So if you have a smaller tank with thinner glass, then of course you can get away with the Nano. So ignore the algae on the rock. I'm going through a pretty bad algae bloom. But here you can see I'm using the blade on the back of the glass, and it is scraping the algae off of there. Absolutely perfect. Now the back of the Reefer has a black vinyl, and it is sliding across it without any hesitation at all. And you can see that it is pulling the algae off of the glass, so it does work on the back of the tank as well. And this is a perfect demonstration, I believe, of how well the blade on the flipper is actually working. You could probably use the foam pad or the pad of the flipper to clean that algae off, but just to get a better, much more precise clean, I'm using the blade, and it is absolutely demolishing the algae and putting it into the water column for my filter socks to grab. And of course, sliding this thing between the panes of glass is seamless as well. The magnet is absolutely perfect. So here's a demonstration of me flipping the flipper. So I put it over in the corner of the tank, pull the magnet away, flip the magnet over, and the magnet is strong enough to pull the flipper back to the glass without any hesitation. Truth be told, there is a slight learning curve with figuring out the flipper, but if you get the appropriate size for your appropriate glass aquarium, then you will have no problems getting this thing flipped back and forth. And I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this to anybody. It's worked for me, and I like to stick with what works for me. As always, I appreciate you watching. I hope this has been beneficial. If you've been on the fence, get one now.